Many of us remember the field trips we took in elementary school to all of the historical landmarks around town. But as you got older, those memories began to fade, and we forgot all about the magical places Erie had to offer.
Good afternoon. I'm Samantha Pace, and we're here at the Blockhouse to learn more about the history of Mad Anthony Wayne.
Okay. Well, the original fort, or blockhouse as it's known, was built in 1795. That's the same year Erie becomes a city. So the original purpose of the blockhouse was to stop Indian raids on frontiersmen that were moving into the city. It was actually built on the other side of the valley where Fort Presque Isle was built during the same time. And then the blockhouse is in existence until about 1835. And then it is burned down and the land around it is flattened. And then in 1880, the state of Pennsylvania finally decides that it was something of historic value, and they rebuild the blockhouse for exhibit. And it stays like that, and the foundation for that original, 1880, is still the foundation for the blockhouse today.
Educational Director Andrew Adams tells us about the best parts of the visit.
There's two things. One being seeing the place where Anthony Wayne was buried, his tombstone, the casket, the surgical implements that were used to, the morbid factor is pretty cool. But more historically speaking, the landscape is really neat. You get to take a look at where the French put a fort when they were just creating, the frontiersmen, and you can see the land and why they would have picked there, and kind of get an idea of what it might have been like to be there, in the middle 1700s when Fort Presque Isle was there. And then even when the Americans move out there and put their defense posts to help settlers moving in. So you kind of the idea of 1795, this being basically the police, being able to protect the people moving in. So.
If you're planning a visit to the Blockhouse, you can contact the Historical Center at 814-454-1813 for further information.